By using 3D aerosol jet printing to put perovskites on graphene, scientists at EPFL have made X-ray detectors with record sensitivity that can greatly improve the efficiency and reduce the cost and health hazard of medical imaging devices. Since Wilhelm Röntgen discovered them in 1895, X-rays have become a staple of medical imaging. In fact, barely a month after Röntgen's famous paper was published, doctors in Connecticut took the first ever radiograph of a boy's broken wrist. There has been a lot of progress since. Aside from radiographs, which most people have taken at least once in their lives, today's X-ray medical uses includes fluoroscopy, radiotherapy for cancer, and computer tomography (CT), which takes multiple X-ray scans of the body from different angles and then combines them in a computer to generate virtual cross-sectional slices of your body. Nonetheless, medical imaging often works with low exposure conditions and therefore requires cost-effective, high-resolution detectors that can operate at what is called a low photon flux. Photon flux simply describes how many photons hit the detector at a given time and determines the number of electrons it generates in turn. Now, scientists have developed exactly such a device unit. By using 3D aerosol jet printing, they developed a novel method for producing highly efficient X-ray detectors that can be easily integrated into standard microelectronics to considerably improve the performance of medical imaging devices. The new detectors are made up by graphene and perovskites, which are materials made up of organic compounds bound to a metal. They are versatile, easy to synthesize, and are at the forefront of a wide range of applications, including in solar cells, LED lights, lasers, and photodetectors. Aerosol jet printing is fairly new and is used to make 3D printed electronic components like resistors, capacitors, antennas, sensors, and thin film transistors, or even print electronics on a particular substrate like the case of cell phones. Using the aerosol jet printing device, the researchers 3D printed perovskite layers on a graphene substrate. The idea is that in a device, the perovskite acts as the photon detector and electron discharger, while the graphene amplifies the outgoing electrical signal. The research team used the methylammonium lead iodide perovskite, which has recently attracted a lot of attention because of its fascinating optoelectronic properties, which pair well with its low fabrication cost. This perovskite has heavy atoms, which provide a high scattering cross-section for photons and makes this material a perfect candidate for X-ray detection. The results were stunning. The method produced X-ray detectors with a record sensitivity and a four-fold improvement on the best-in-class medical imaging devices. The researchers say that if you would use these modules in X-ray imaging, the record X-ray dose for forming an image could be decreased by more than 1,000 times, decreasing the health hazard for this high-energy ionizing radiation to humans. Another advantage of the perovskite graphene detector is that it is simple to form images using it. It doesn't need sophisticated photomultipliers or complex electronics.